This week we're going to be using nature to create some artwork. We'll be looking at 3 different artists who all use natural resources that they gather from outside to create amazing looking pieces. So grab a box, a bag, or anything that you have to collect some resources. It's a good idea to have a guardian go with you to collect these items outside. You want to keep a couple things in mind. You do not want to go into other people's yards to pick anything. You also only want to choose things that have already naturally fallen to the ground. And as you can see in my basket, I already have a couple purple flowers, sticks, and stones in there, and I'm collecting more yellow petals that have already fallen off from the bush here. I'm going to take my basket inside because this Las Vegas heat is already way too much to bear. So make sure that when you choose a place to work, it is safe for you. The first artist we're going to be looking at is Kathy Klein. She is an artist based in Los Angeles, California, and she creates mandalas by using flowers and seeds. A mandala is a geometric configuration of symbols. Symbols that she uses are flowers and seeds. So I'm going to be using her as my inspiration for my first natural art piece. Like I said, when you're choosing your workspace, you want to make sure that it is safe for you. If you are creating this outside, make sure that it is not in a heavy traffic walking or driving area. And you want to keep in mind that these sculptures are temporary. They're not meant to stay forever. And that's the great thing about these natural resources is that once you put these together, you can snap a picture and rearrange it to make another one. Here's my first nature and art piece. I'm going to take a picture of it, and then I'm going to use these same materials to create my second piece inspired by artist Andy Goldsworthy. He is a British sculptor, photographer, and environmentalist based in Scotland. He creates site-based art using naturally found materials in that environment. He constructs his pieces to complement his surroundings. So as you could see in the examples, they are outside in that element, and that is where he creates his art. I'm creating mine inside again using the same materials that I used for my Kathy Klein inspired art piece, and I am just laying these rocks down in a spiral. And as you can see, I do make changes throughout, but that's totally fine. That's the great thing about art, is that you can make changes whenever you feel necessary. The last artist that I'm going to be using as an inspiration is Vicki Rawlins. She uses Mother Nature to create portraits, landscapes, and other scenes. She does not use any adhesive to piece these works together, which is truly amazing because you can see how intricate and detailed those are. I'll be using the same materials as I did in the previous 2 pieces that I put together in order to create a portrait inspired by Vicki Rawlins. This one was a little bit more difficult to do because of the materials, so I did struggle a bit, but if you're not struggling, you're not learning a new technique. So it's very important to always try something that you might not be confident in, because it could turn out to be the masterpiece that you never knew you could create. And there you have it. We've created 3 amazing looking pieces with items that we found out in nature. We've also been introduced to 3 incredibly talented artists who use this technique to create things that they find naturally outside. So I hope that you have a lot of fun doing this. Make sure that you choose a safe space to create this if you do try it out. Take a picture of it, and remember, this is a temporary art piece and it's not going to last forever. So make sure you turn it into your Google Classroom, and I cannot wait to see what you guys create. Have fun and see you next time.